Dean, last time I spoke to you after an away game, you said there needs to be a stronger mentality going into the match. Did we see that today?
Yeah, of course we did. We spoke with a group, we've been with them for the last 24 hours, travelled down, etc. And the mentality had to be better. We spoke about making the point at home. We don't like getting points at home, we want to get free, but making that a decent point at home by going out tonight and getting free. And the lads done that. Mentality-wise, absolutely spot on. Not an easy place to come, but I thought first 20 minutes we're on the front foot, we're into them, we put our game onto them and we got our rewards.
On top of that, how impressive was it that you got that response on the back of some late enforced changes as well?
No, look, the enforced changes, unfortunately, that's part and parcel, and you just have to deal with it. Give them lads credit in there. Cara come from nowhere, from warming up. Was aware of Theo, but he felt good yesterday. We wrapped him cotton wool after the game the other night. Progressive, he's got better. He started the warm up, and he just felt it. And he just thought he didn't want to go out there and let the team down. You can't pay Mark Harrington high enough compliment. Mr. Professional, goes about his business, gets his head down. As a manager, for me, his application in the change room, how he is. I've always said the likes of him, Sean, Jay, drive standards on from inside the change room. So they're the kind of players and experienced pros you want around. So the first thing that we said to him when we knew what happened and spoke to the other players, I said, do not let this affect your mindset because it won't affect Cara's. He will come in, his experience, he will go and get about his job. There's no excuse on the back end of what's happened. You don't use it as an excuse. We've deserved our clean sheet. On the back end of that, Christian Dibble. Again, he had a little bit more time to know about it. Obviously Rob, not available. This morning I had a decision to make. So Christian's gone in, outstanding save just into the second half from a set play for them.
How important is that for Christian after, it was a difficult year last year, but that's the second time he's had to come in difficult circumstances and made a lot of match-winning saves or point-saving saves?
Yeah, look, what happened last year before me, I watch the games back, you can see, you can speak to the lad. Again, he comes down to the mindset, ready to come in and take the opportunity. And he done that today, he was outstanding. The other games that he's played this season, any of the goals, none of his fault. None of them, any of his fault. But he come in today, he played his part, he was an unbelievable save.
And then further upfield, Jordan Davis in a more central role. He seemed to really relish that in the first half, getting a grip on the possession, which was key to actually getting forward.
Yeah, that's what Jordan's about. He had to do his job out wide. Jamie was back, had a decision to make, looking at their play, how they operate. Gash comes down, almost takes it from a 4-4-2 to a 4-2-3-1, and it sticks. It's a platform to play off. We just thought if we could intercept all them balls that are going into him, and Jay Harris could screen him, we'd give ourselves an opportunity. Jordan wants to play a little bit more narrow inside, to be fair to him. So used him well today, and he's got quality.
And then the goals coming from balls into the box as well, it seemed another change from midweek.
Yeah, look, we had better quality. As I said the other night, in possession, we were a lot better than we were against Chesterfield. But when we got to that final third, around the 18-yard box, the balls in wasn't good enough. Today we put the right balls in the right areas. Some great balls. On another day it could have been 4-0. Had one go across the front of the goal. Jordan's had a good chance on the back end of it. And then second half, great ball off Jamie Record, and JP comes sliding in. Just not long enough leg to get on the end of it. It made my life a little bit easy on the side for the last 10-15 minutes, but no, look, we deserve that, and full credit to the players.
On topic of the second half, before now, Kingsland put us under a lot of pressure. You mentioned we deserved a clean sheet. Was that how you reflect on that second half performance?
No, look, we've done the basics and done it extremely well. You can feel the wind now, it's blowing down, it's wide open, there's no terrace in either back end of either goal, so it's only ever going to come one way. We utilised it first half, and there's a point in the second half, it seemed to pick up a few, somebody turned it up a little bit, the wind turbine to say. But no, look, it was hard, but you know what, we didn't get split, we didn't get hurt, we knew there was balls coming to the box. They had first contact on one, and Christian done his job, made a great save. The rest, we had blocks on it, we had bodies around.
Obviously, while we don't know what the future holds now, what can you do as a group, should we carry on, to make sure this, again, turns into another good win by backing up the future?
We won't have our eyes too high, or our lows too low. Spoke about it, we've been disappointed on the back end, last week at Chesterfield. Possession, not enough, not good enough with it. Give them 2 goals. Really, if you don't give them 2 goals, we could possibly end up on the road to 3 points. Look, we thought we'd done enough to deserve a point, we didn't get it. The other night, better possession, didn't get the reward that we wanted to get, and then today we're a lot better. All we can do is go on Tuesday night and give our best again on Tuesday night. What happens above us and what gets decided, we can't do nothing about that. It's a typical one for us though. It makes Monday a little bit harder for us as a football club. We're on the back end of the resolution goes out Monday, but the decision doesn't get made until Thursday. Everybody else in the National League can go and make signings on loans, etc. after Monday's window closes. Us, we can't. So we either have to be active before it shuts, or if you're not active, we can't get any more bodies in.
I was going to ask you that one. How does it affect your mindset now going into Monday?
Look, it's going to be hard. It's going to be hard. I've already had the conversations with the people at the football club. We've got one or two things very, very close. Very, very close. We are a business, and we have to make a decision. That's right for a business to say. We just hope that everybody else wants to continue the season. We can all have a go. And look, football players want to play football. Me, my staff, we all want to be active and go out and do it. It's going to be a roller coaster of a season, what's left of it, and we want to play it. We want to get out of the roller coaster. And look, we're right in the mix, and we want to continue being right in the mix until the end of the season.
Brilliant, thanks, Steve.